test match before things get serious. There he is. Exactly. Great pass. This is a nice tactical element from White, one that I'm quite familiar with now. Great team around Vieira, and the ball, possibly against Len Fo. They're already together at the moment. Therefore, they'd have to find a replacement. Wachan, and the most important thing is to find someone suitable. They may have played Jesùs against Taram, which could mean they attended an academy, as an example. Or, they may already possess the necessary skill. On this occasion, he encounters Tar, and the same thing occurs once more. The established must endure, not the emergent. Today they let me hit round balls. 4. Yes, full game. Clear thing. Gabriel stayed forward against. Now Rossar has the position he wanted. And another shot from distance. Another shot. He probably already has the desire, I would say. Regarding the conspicuous players, bypass Zinchenko under. Started a bit too early. Oh, too bad. And that's really important, right? That the communication is how difficult. How easy is it then as a coach to deal with it, where they maybe didn't want to spend that much L, they do it anyway, and often like that. Of course, you know that in the transfer market, ISN, it's a very important component. I also. Against the Kapier. Ooh, nice turn. Here's how Odegaard provokes the foul against Bayer Leverkusen. The Bayer Leverkusen players are very physically engaged, and 3 of them were free to move. Come on, fake. But also against deep-lying opponents, where Leandro Cards is very good, and Trossa is great. Wow. That's real quality. From one of the best finishers. Ooh, that's how far I'll go in Europe. And that happened quickly. That happened quickly. Double strike in the 89th minute. Wow. And of course, that was super high pressing here. Very briefly, wait, the ball is released. They're throwing everything they've got at it now, of course. A slide tackle isn't the optimal solution here. Clearly. When? But that's going to be a crucial moment. Wirtz just gave up possession of the ball. Of course, that shouldn't happen in front of Franck. Trossard is a strong dribbler, quick and flexible. Okay. Martin Terrier. And there was a lot of Rimpanjali with him. That's all great. That would have been yet another fantastic ball win. But we missed it again. Strong. Against Zinchenko for Pong. Oh, that hand was really long. Don't listen to the 5 o'clock club at 10 o'clock. Yeah. Which also exists. But I'll be Florian.
Oh. That was a good chance, right? The one with Leverkusen? Yeah, that's already the level that has already taken them to the USA. Routine marketing trip, wearing all white. Attempting to handle more demanding
tasks. For me, it's always a very thing that connects the two. But a bit more space for Arsenal. Jesùs, 3 minus 0. However, Kovac doesn't look good at all now. That's what I think. It was a well-placed shot, but lacking a certain sharpness. All we can reiterate right now is that this was a shot from a distance. A shot fired from slightly off center in front of the goal. There was absolutely no significant opposing pressure, a fact that is all the more notable, because we had just been suggesting that Leverkusen might finally be building some offensive momentum. That's more of a counterattack situation. A small misunderstanding. Perhaps a good pace was picked up. Now, of course, we have to wait. Jonathan Tah may have waited a bit too long here. He loosens the line slightly, then steps away from it. He doesn't remain connected. Here you can see that he can't intervene now. He's waiting for his very good Garcia. Oh, maybe it's a bit shorter today, and a good ball. Regarding Garcia, maybe the ball is a bit shorter and better today. It's Tars against Tar. Watch how he also contributes physically, yet they also create room for themselves to go deep, and don't give the opponent any offensive space. That was actually a very good ball from Lauf, also from Teller, right? It's a great ball. And now it's time for Adley Gabriel, Tiju, and of course, Tiju Rice. Rice is playing, isn't he? Saka, good move against Lois, very active. Saka, many touches. Saka. You should do it again, that's already Nickel A, another. Good ball. By the way, let's quickly go through the scene. Ovi Bowen, too bad. Great. Chuck. He developed fantastically last season. Became very stable. With Nathan Teller, a shot from Kayasaka's right side is launched against Arthur, but misses wide. 4 minus 0. 65 Kai Har. Right now, I'd say that was a very unlucky defensive action indeed, if I'm being truthful. That goal was somewhat fortunate, I think. Although, of course, there was that one-on-one duel in the left defensive area. Arthur can't follow. Okay, let's watch that again. Hey, nicely slowed down. In the replay now. The player tucked in a little too tight, a bit too far inside, even on the flank. Now for the key decision, he doesn't engage. He lets the opponent gain ground. We saw that happen several times before, on the opposite side as well. Then comes this ill-fated play. I think it's Saka who then plays the ball. Yes. And Kai Havertz is the lucky one. Ultimately, it's Wirt who then loses the ball. Jorginho. Not quite, and I saw Villain should actually take over on the left side. Right? Considering both the fullback role and the back four structure, 40 million euros seems a bit high to me. And his performance last season was, frankly, quite sloppy. It felt as though he hadn't even missed any time at all. He's very moderate in his game management today anyway, I think. IT, we talked about it before, sometimes attacking early, sometimes dropping deep. Grenoble from a test to a real competitive game. Yes, absolutely on the right behind, and I left it there nicely for... And he's doing a really decent job, you know. In minute, Arsenal's leading 1-0. Yes, they're attacking down the left wing once more, aren't they? At the very beginning, saw it they were already passing pretty quickly on the left, with the pass into the middle. Now comes the back pass. You put it perfectly. Excellent passing, and clearly a much more offensive approach. Yes, difficult. But one more with Andrich, for example. In front of the box, the center, let's say 16. Let's see how much they do. If they do anything else. Crap. It all has to go somewhere. Respect to you. I read all the crap. Okay, so... in this duel, it's certainly a good ball. Hoffenheim against FC Fulham, and it hasn't looked particularly impressive, even now. Too bad, because it's a very, very good ball, that should also result in a yellow card. Zacher.